The second reason for the heart to shy away from sexuality is religious dogmas, often from past lives. There may have been lives in which you took vows of chastity, or in which you were taught to feel shame or guilt about bodily pleasure and sexuality. These energies may still linger in your heart. Because of them, you may have negative judgments about or subtle resistance to physical intimacy. These judgments and sentiments do not rest on truth. Again, I wish to say that the body itself is innocent. Lust, desire, and all the physical processes that make you long for sexual union are natural, healthy processes. The imbalances that occur in the area of sexuality are almost always due to the non-physical levels, of which I have now discussed two. The fourth and last level is the aspect of the mind. On the mental level, there can be moral or spiritual beliefs that keep you from enjoying sexuality. Most of these beliefs are religious in nature. On the spiritual level, you may feel that the physical body is a kind of prison. The non-physical reality of the higher realms, as you call them, not I, is so glorified that the physical reality gets undervalued. This occurs frequently among light workers. Especially among them, there often is resistance to the pleasure and enjoyment that sexuality can provide. This stems partly from religious and moral beliefs, and partly from sheer inexperience with this aspect of life. Most lightworker souls have spent many lifetimes as priests, nuns, or similar roles, withdrawn from the community, without a partner or family. They focus so much on the spiritual that the area of sexuality was neglected. In spiritual or religious people, there is often a lack of respect for the body in its natural expression. This is truly regrettable, for it is the expression into matter that is regarded on our side to be the most sacred journey for a soul to go on. To sow and reap the seeds of your divinity so far away from home, in the reality of matter and form, is a sacred undertaking. It is a divine, creative act of the highest order. Perhaps you have at some time been present at someone's deathbed, or you have witnessed a childbirth. In those moments, the souls enter and let go of the dance with matter. Both points in time are surrounded by an atmosphere of sacredness. You can sense this as a deep, enveloping silence filled with honor, which announces the coming or leaving of the soul. There is but the deepest respect on our side of the veil for what you do at those moments. The dance with matter is sacred, and you detest it so often. Sexuality in its true meaning is a dance in matter, which at the same time rises above matter. In balanced sexual self-expression, you transcend material reality without ignoring or repressing it, without abandoning the lower three chakras, and without seeking ecstasy only through the upper chakras. Complete sexuality integrates all levels of your being. Sexuality bridges the gap between matter and spirit. When two people are physically intimate in a loving way, all the cells in their body vibrate a little faster. They start to dance a little. A gateway is open to an energetic reality with a slightly higher vibration and a lighter feeling. After a sexual joining in which all of you participates, your body, soul, and mind, you feel peaceful and joyful at the same time. There is a quiet ecstasy. The cells of your body have tasted the energy of love, and in that moment you brought the reality of love a little closer to you. You channeled the divine energy of love that so dearly wishes to flow through you, and that has only the greatest respect for your sexual nature. If the energy on all four levels flows together in a sexual joining, It is an act of divine creation. That children are being born from such an act is only natural. When the dance of male and female is performed in such a joyous way, only goodness and sweetness can come of it. If a child is conceived in such a way, it enters the earth realm. If a child is conceived in such a way, it enters the earth realm on a slide of love and light. It is the most loving welcome that a soul can have on earth. Because the sexual energies are so precious, we ask you, please deal respectfully with your sexuality. When there are problems, fears, or tensions around it, do not judge sexuality in itself or give up on it, for it is a natural part of you and a sacred one.